Hello, my dear students. In this lecture, we are going to see one previous year GATE numerical. This question was asked in GATE 2013 for 4 marks. This is a common data question, that is for question number 1 and question number 2. They have given common data, and question number 1 is for 2 marks, question number 2 is for 2 marks. Now, initially, we will solve first question number 1, and after solution of question number 1, we will solve question number 2. So let us understand the question. The question is, water, specific heat of water is given 4.18 kilojoule per kg Kelvin, enters a pipe at the rate 0.01 kg per second and temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Now, my dear students, let us say here there is a one pipe, right, like this. Let us say this is a pipe. Now, let us say this is the center line of pipe. Now, let us say I will draw it horizontal. Right. I hope you are understanding. This is a pipe, right. Now, my dear students, here let us say this is the axis of pipe, and water enters from the axis. Always whatever means the temperature is given, it is given on the axis, right. Now let us say on left side it is an inlet, that is I, and here there is an outlet O, right. On right side outlet O, means the flow is from I to O, right. Now my dear students, the specific heat of water is given, it is Cp is given 4.18 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Therefore I can write 4.18 into 10 to the power 3 joule per kg Kelvin. Then mass flow rate of water is given 0.01 kg per second, and inlet temperature of water, as water is a fluid, so let us assume the T infinity at inlet is equal to 20 degrees Celsius. Means, my dear students, the T infinity will be here at center point. Therefore at this point there will be a T infinity I, inlet temperature of water, right. Then the pipe of diameter 50 mm and length 3 meter. Now here the diameter of pipe is given 50 mm. Therefore let us say diameter is equal to 50 mm, which can be also written as 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter, and length is given 3 meter, right. Then is subjected to wall heat flux Q wall in watt per meter square. Now here it is subjected to wall heat flux Q wall double dot, it is in watt per meter square, right. Then let us say here diameter of pipe is D, it is given in the question D, and length of pipe is L. Here it is a length, inlet to outlet distance, right. Now question number 1, let us understand the question number 1. If heat flux is 2500 x, now here they have given the heat flux as a function of x, right. What is this x? Let us understand. This heat flux is a function of x, which is 2500 x, right, where x is in meter and in the direction of flow. X is equal to 0 at inlet, and bulk mean temperature of water leaving the pipe in degrees Celsius is. Now my dear students, here direction of flow is from I to O, right, that is from inlet to outlet, and x is nothing but here in the direction of flow, means it is a L, right. Therefore at inlet x is equal to 0, and at outlet x is equal to L. Definitely we can say at outlet x is equal to L, right. And the question is, the bulk mean temperature of water leaving the pipe in degrees Celsius is. Now the bulk mean temperature is a temperature on center line. Therefore on the center line, what is the temperature of water leaving the pipe? That is T infinity at O. This is a question. T infinity at O is equal to question mark, right. Now here we have understood the question. Now let us keep these options only and let us erase everything, so that we will get sufficient space for the solution, right. And let us solve this question number 1 first, and later we will solve question number 2, right. Let us understand first this initial question, right. Now my dear students, here this heat flux is a function of distance x, right. So the total heat transfer, that is Q, total heat transfer is nothing but heat flux into area, right. This is the heat flux into area is nothing but total heat transfer in watt. This will be in watt. Heat flux in watt per meter square, area in meter square, right. But here this heat flux is a function of distance, that is x, means as x is increasing, this heat flux is also increasing. So my dear students, here we have to, mathematically we have to go by integration method, right. Now by integration method, we will consider very small element on this tube. On this tube I am going to consider a very small element at distance x of thickness dx. Let us say if I consider at distance x from this, the distance is x, of thickness dx, of thickness dx, this is a very small thickness dx, right? I am considering very small element dx or at distance x of thickness dx, right? Now my dear students, for this very small elementary strip, what I can say, what will be the area? The area of this very small elementary strip, right, will be here. It is circular or not? Means at this location also cross section is circular. It is pi d into L. What is the area of cylinder? That is surface area we are considering for the convection. Therefore, what is the surface area of this very small elementary strip? It will be pi d into length of this strip, which is nothing but dx. Therefore, very small area will be pi into d into dx. Pi d is circumference into dx. Right. This will be the area, very small area. Right. So for this very small area, I will get this q. Therefore, for this very small area, this very small q dq will be equal to here this heat flux, which is a variable of x, into area, very small area. Therefore, heat flux into area is pi d dx. Right. This will be the area. So, my dear students, this is a very small heat transfer through this small area. If I want to calculate the total heat transfer through complete area, then x is varying from 0 to L. Therefore, I have to integrate. So let us integrate both sides. Therefore, integration dq is equal to integration q double dot pi d dx. Right. And here x varies from 0 to L. X varies from 0 to L. Right. Therefore, integration of dq is nothing but total heat transfer q is equal to integration 0 to L. Let us put the values here. Q double dot is heat flux is 2500 x into pi d dx. Now, my dear students, here pi d and 2500 is constant. Therefore, let us take them outside constant integration. Therefore, q is equal to 2500 into pi into diameter. Diameter is given here. Diameter is given 50 mm, which is nothing but 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So let us use in meter. 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 into integration 0 to L x dx. Right. This will be the expression. Now, my dear students, let us solve this expression. So we will get total heat transfer through the cylinder. Right. Therefore, here total heat transfer will be equal to, right, q will be equal to 2500 into pi into d square. Here pi d 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 into, now integration of x will be x square by 2. Integration of x will be x square by 2 and limit is 0 to L. Right. Let us put the limits. Therefore, q is equal to 2500 into pi into 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 into, now x is L square by 2 minus x is 0. Therefore, L square by 2. Now, my dear students, L is nothing but the length is given 3 meter. So let us put L is equal to 3 meter. Therefore, this answer will become q is equal to 2500 into pi into 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 3 square divided by 2. Right. So let us find this answer. So if I solve this expression, that is q is equal to, I will get total heat transfer, and let us solve for total heat transfer. I will get 1766.25 watt. This will be the total heat transfer over here. So as I got the total heat transfer in watt, now again can I say from the basic concepts of thermodynamics, the heat transfer will be mCp change in temperature of water. Therefore, mCp T infinity O minus T infinity I will be the heat transfer. So let us write this expression. Right. Here we got from heat flux equation, we got total heat transfer in watt. So my dear students, this total heat transfer in watt in terms of the water, for water, this heat transfer or this heat is used to increase the temperature of water, and from thermodynamics it is equal to mCp T infinity O minus T infinity I. Therefore, 1766.25 is equal to mass flow rate is given here 0.01. Cp is also given 4.18 into 10 to the power 3. T infinity O, we have to calculate T infinity I is given, right, 20 degrees Celsius. So let us put here, therefore 0.01 into Cp is 4.18 into 10 to the power 3 into T infinity O minus T infinity I is given 20 degrees Celsius, right? So my dear students, in this complete equation, only T infinity O is unknown. So let us solve this equation for T infinity O. And if you solve this expression for T infinity O, then you will get answer as 62.25 degrees Celsius. 62.25 degrees Celsius. So look at the option, and this is the question. The bulk mean temperature of exit water, that is T infinity O at center. Now this temperature will be 62.25 degrees Celsius. Therefore, look at the option. You will find that the option B is closest option. Therefore, this T infinity O, we can say approximately equal to 62 degrees Celsius. Now, my dear students, let us understand the second question. We are going to see second question. Now, for second question understanding or for writing given data, I am making here sufficient space. So let us erase this, right? Because first question is already solved, right? So let us move for second question. Now, in second question, the given data is if heat flux, this symbol is used for heat flux, that is watt per meter square. If heat flux is 5000 and convective heat transfer coefficient at the pipe outlet is 1000 watt per meter square Kelvin, the temperature in degrees Celsius at the inner surface of the pipe at the outlet is. Let us understand this question, what they have given for the second question. See, this is a pipe, right, through which water is flowing. Through this pipe, water is flowing, right. Now here, the heat flux is given constant. Now let us say this is the axis of pipe. This should be the axis of pipe, right, and the flow is from inlet to outlet. The left end is inlet I and the right end is outlet O, right, and the flow is from inlet to outlet, right. Here at inlet x is 0 and at outlet x is equal to L, which is nothing but 3 meter, that is given in the data, right. And my dear students, if this heat flux becomes 5000 watt per meter square, means heat flux is now constant. Heat flux Q double dash W is 5000 watt per meter square and it is now constant, right. Then, and the convective heat transfer coefficient at the pipe outlet is, now outlet is here, right end. Therefore, at pipe outlet, definitely we can say, now here through this tube water is flowing. Therefore, at outlet there will be water molecules. There will be a lot of water molecules like this at outlet. And my dear students, here at inlet we have seen this center line temperature is T infinity I, which is given 20 degrees Celsius in the question, right? And this at outlet, the center line temperature we have seen or written as T infinity O. Now this is not given here, right? Because heat flux is changed. As heat flux is changed from the previous value, therefore this outlet temperature will also change, right? And at outlet, whatever may be the water molecules, for these water molecules at outlet, the convective heat transfer coefficient H is given, which is nothing but HO is given 1000 watt per meter square Kelvin, right. Then the temperature in degree Celsius at the inner surface of pipe at the outlet is. Now my dear students, here question is not to find T infinity O. Here question is to find the temperature in degree Celsius at the inner surface of pipe at the outlet. At outlet, the inner surface of pipe is here. This will be the inner surface of pipe. On this pipe, they are asking temperature on this surface, right. Means they are asking wall temperature. Wall temperature means the temperature on this solid body of pipe, not in fluid, right, they are asking. So my dear students, at outlet, between this wall and between this fluid at T infinity O, definitely there will be a convection. Yes, everyone can say as it is fluid there will be a convection heat transfer. This heat transfer will be a convection heat transfer. So with the help of convection formula, that is heat transfer is equal to HA T wall minus T infinity. With the help of this formula we are going to find this T wall. Here question is to find this wall temperature or surface temperature of cylinder at outlet, right. Now my dear students, let us understand here. Now here heat flux is given. Now what is flowing through this? Heat is flowing. Therefore this heat is nothing but heat flux watt per meter square into area. And as this heat flux is constant, therefore consider the area of cylinder, which is pi dl. Therefore here is equal to Q W double dot into area is pi dl. So let us find this heat transfer rate. Therefore, this heat transfer rate will be equal to, it is 5000, q double dot is 5000, that is heat flux is 5000 into pi into diameter is given 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 into length is given 3 meter, right? And if I solve this here, heat flux is 5000, heat flux is 5000, put here 5000, and if I solve this, I will get this heat transfer rate. And my dear students, let us solve this. Let us pause this video and comment me your answer. If I solve this, I think I will get 2355 watt. This will be the heat transfer Q, right? Now, once you calculate this heat transfer rate in watt, then my dear students, here the temperature of water is changing from T infinity I to T infinity O because of this heat transfer only. The heat transfer is always same, right? For steady state condition at each and every location, this heat transfer is always same. Therefore, because of this heat only, the temperature of water is increasing from T infinity I to T infinity O. That is center line temperature, mean bulk temperature. So my dear students, from thermodynamics, this same heat is nothing but mCp T infinity O minus T infinity I from the thermodynamics. So let us put here values. Therefore, 2355 is equal to mass flow rate is 0.01, Cp is 4.18 into 10 to the power 3 into T infinity O minus T infinity I is 20 degrees Celsius, right? So let us solve this for T infinity O. Now, my dear students, if I solve for this T infinity O, then I think your answer will be 76.33, 76.33 degrees Celsius, right? But my dear students, this is not your answer. Your question is not to find T infinity O. Now, if you check options, you will find that this T infinity O, which is 76 degrees Celsius, exactly matching with option B. And here in hurry, if you select this option B, then you will get negative marks, that is minus 2 by 3 marks, because it is a multiple choice question, and for multiple choice question, for wrong attempt, you will get minus 1/3 marks. That means from your result, your 0.667 marks will be reduced. And my dear students, for GATE examination, this 0.66 marks is a huge impact on your result. Means if you are getting selected for PSU because of this loss of marks, because of this wrong attempt, you will get IIT. And if you are getting selected in IIT initially because of this wrong attempt, you have to go to the NIT or any private college, right? So this is the impact on the your result. So my dear students, don't do mistake. Read the question carefully. They are asking surface temperature of this solid body, not a fluid temperature. Between this solid body and fluid, there will be a convection heat transfer. So my dear students, between these 2 points, we have to use convection formula. And this heat flux is always constant, right? For steady state condition, heat flux is always constant, and they have provided constant value only. Now, my dear students, we know that the convection heat by convection is nothing but EHA T wall minus T infinity. And as this heat flux is given on the solid body, therefore this wall temperature will be more than this fluid temperature, right? Therefore, it is given as HA T wall minus T infinity. And my dear students, therefore this Q by A, which is nothing but heat flux, right, which is given here, is H T wall minus T infinity. But here they are asking on the outlet. Therefore, this heat flux Q wall double dash is equal to HO T infinity or T wall at outlet minus T infinity at outlet. This formula we have to use. So let us use this formula and let us find this T wall at outlet. Therefore, my dear students, the formula is heat flux is equal to HO T wall at outlet minus T infinity at outlet. Therefore, which is equal to 5000 is equal to HO is given 1000 into T wall at outlet minus T infinity O. Just now we have calculated 76.33. So let us solve this expression for T wall. So my dear students, if I solve this expression for T wall, I think I will get temperature is equal to T wall is equal to 81.33 degrees Celsius. So look at the option. Again, in option you will find that it is close to option D. So here, my dear students, for this question, answer is option D. So you have to select option D for getting full 2 marks, right? Thank you, dear students. In next lecture, we will see one more numerical on this topic, which was asked in previous year GATE examination.